What you got going on?
Yeah, this is a great one. It's so funny because it's like these things hit in batches. We were talking a lot about Orlando, then it kind of shifted to Bonita. Well, now we're up in the Panhandle. So we're like in Pensacola. Pensacola is a good market to be in right now. So this project is in that Pensacola, Greater Pensacola MSA area. It's 120 units. It's really, Dave, this is a bread and butter deal. You'll see when we get to repositioning on this thing. So very attractive unit mix. I always like a nice blend, and this one gives us 40 one bedroom, one bath units, 60 two bedroom, two bath units, and then another 20 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath units. The property features, that large, nice pool that we're always looking for, nice sun deck for grilling and entertaining, as well as a 2,500 square foot fitness center. So, you can be out in the sun or you can be in the AC, wherever you want to be. The grounds and the amenities are extremely well maintained, and the complex is gated for security. We always like to see that as well. Now, the property was originally completed in the beginning of 2018. And then it was transferred to a third-party trustee when the original developer that built the property defaulted. Okay, so that trustee has been, overseeing the property for a short period of time. After stabilizing the cash flow, the trustee is now offering the property for sale. So they're liquidating it as part of that sale. Repositioning, real simple on this. I almost hate to call it repositioning. The property is targeted to be acquired at 12.5 mil. What we're going to do is allocate about $50,000 just to minor improvements. Really, the entrance, facade, and some upgraded signage is all that this property really needs. A few touch-ups here and there in the amenities, and it is in great shape. The property will benefit very highly from the installation of our professional management. These trustees are great people as far as getting properties turned around quickly for banks, but for long-term management, they just lack those resources. So by installing our professional management, it's definitely going to help improve the tenant experience. Targeted returns on this one, nice and simple deal. Nice. Average cash on cash, 12.28%. Equity internal rate of return on this one, a little over 17.5% at 17.68. Equity multiple at 1.85.
Beautiful. So my question to you is this really doesn't sound like a core plus. Sounds more like a core asset.
This is more of a core asset, but we have a little bit of touch up. We can walk into this thing. It's cash flowing. Based on the numbers I saw, they're about 98% occupied, 95% collected. So, there's a little tweaking there, a little bit of room for upside improvement. The benefit for us is coming from how we're acquiring the property, because it's being held by a trustee. When they put these out, put it out to parties who can move quickly on them and cash them out of the property.
So look, this is so important for those of you listening in. Walter's offices, our Florida hub, if you will, is actually in Fort Myers. And you and I both know that from Fort Myers to Pensacola isn't like a quick 15, 20-minute jaunt in the car. So the question that a potential investor would ask, and I say this because I've had these conversations, they say to me, how do you find these deals, right? Well, the deals are coming to Walter. If you listen carefully, he's giving you a little inside track. They're coming from distressed scenarios. They're coming from companies that have had to take them over and do a slight repositioning, like he said, a group that's taken this and now been able to bring it back out into the marketplace. And without diving deeper into the numbers, I saw the first underwriting on it. I'm assuming there's also some movement in the expense ratio on this at the same time. Once we put our guys in there, we'll attack that expense ratio, which increases the NOI, which gives us the targeted multiples. Is that's the case on this as well? I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's front loaded with management costs. So, we'll be able to bring that down substantially. So I believe it was about a 42%. We'll probably bring her down to 36 to 37%. So that's a pretty
nice.
substantial decrease in expenses and increase to NOI.
with this one and the one that we underwrote last week, I think we're going to be spending some time in Pensacola because these are too good. These are just too good. Strong work, brother. Again, we appreciate you. Thanks for all the work that you're doing down there, bringing these great assets towards the fund for us and our investors going forward. Excellent.